This week on Inside Boulder News, Boulder County puts new health orders in place for 18 to 22-year-olds in the city. The city announces the extension of the citywide program for the winter. And see why these streets are being turned into neighborhood shared streets for the month of October. Welcome to Inside Boulder News, your source for all things Boulder. I'm Jocelyn Avendaño. On September 24th, Boulder County issued a public health order prohibiting any type of gatherings for anyone 18 to 22-year-olds within the city of Boulder. That order was in effect until October 8th. The county has since approved 2 new public health orders designed to maintain a low incidence of COVID-19 cases among this age group. The new public health orders, currently in effect, provide a structure for gradually loosening the restrictions from the original order based on a specific set of metrics. An updated gathering order outlines 4 levels of gatherings among 18 to 22-year-olds in the city. It ranges from no gatherings at all to gatherings of up to 6 individuals. Easements of these restrictions are based on a 14-day positivity rate. The gathering allowance for this age group in the city of Boulder is currently at a level C, which only permits gatherings of 2 people. Metrics will be assessed every week, and the community will be notified of a change in level. The first assessment is expected to occur on Tuesday, October 13th. A second order addresses properties considered collegiate homes. Anyone living in off-campus collegiate group homes, such as fraternities and sororities, will be required to file a COVID plan before being released to a higher level. The stay-at-home provisions for 6 nuisance properties has now been lifted, as there have been no additional violations at these addresses. To learn more about Boulder County's recent health order, please visit the website seen on your screen. The City of Boulder issued an emergency order 2 weeks ago, prohibiting alcohol sales at bars, restaurants, and clubs between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. The city announced this week that the order has been extended until October 15th and restricts alcohol beverage sales to end consumers for on-premises consumption at 10 p.m. The order applies to 199 businesses within city limits. For more information on this and all news related to COVID-19, please visit bouldercolorado.gov/coronavirus. With winter months fast approaching, the City of Boulder announced this week that it will continue its Boulder Business Recovery Program to help local businesses stay open this winter. The extension will make room for temporary structures and heating elements to make dining outdoors comfortable when the temperatures drop. The city's Boulder Business Recovery Program has helped over 100 Boulder businesses reopen this summer. With colder months creeping in, the city has extended this program through the winter.
There are 3 things we're planning on doing for helping businesses navigate this winter season. The first is we will be using part of our CARES Fund application to hopefully negotiate a reduction in the expenses of third-party delivery. Right now, they're paying up to 35% in delivery fees, and that's just too much. So we're doing what we can.
The City of Boulder will also be looking to subsidize and encourage the community to buy local this holiday season.
These businesses are valued all the time, but with less commuters and tourists, we really need residents to come out and support those businesses.
The winter program enhancement will also make room for temporary structures and heating elements to make being outdoors more comfortable when the temperature drops. Street closures currently in place along Pro Street and University Hill will remain in effect.
Certainly, as people can remain socially distanced, we want them to feel safe, and if outdoors preferred, we want that to continue. So with council's support, we know that we'll be going through February, and it may be extended beyond that.
The extension of outdoor winter options for Boulder businesses is only one of several ongoing city efforts responding to the pandemic's lingering impacts. For more information about the city's economic response to the COVID-19 pandemic and for business resources, visit the city's COVID-19 Business Resources webpage.
Right now we're doing our curbside branch collection. This work has been happening ever since the snowstorm we had right after Labor Day. And as you can see, the trucks are basically going down residential streets and picking up all the piles as quickly as they can. So this debris collection started immediately after the storm. We've been working ever since then, literally 7 days a week, 12 hours a day with these large trucks. Since then, we've actually realized that this storm was pretty much one of the worst we've had since even like 1995. So as we really got in and started picking up the debris, really has taken a lot longer than what we anticipated. The other challenge we're seeing is due to all the natural disasters throughout the country, our contractor can't get any more trucks or equipment. Obviously hurricanes in the south, fires out west, and so we're really stretched thin trying to get the equipment and the trucks like you see. So it's taking a lot longer than what we anticipated. So the most important thing we'd like to ask the community and the residents right now is to please be patient and please understand that we are doing as best we can. The residents should know that we do know where the piles are. We have a collection system where we're mapping every pile, every street. We are coming to pick them up. The best thing you can do is to have those piles out against the curb, just like you see here on this street. Please do not call. We have an overwhelming number of folks that are calling in. So the city's website, specifically on our forestry website, you can seek more information that way. We have FAQs, frequently asked questions, that you can see. Perhaps that'll answer your questions. And you can certainly call in to speak to someone, but we ask, try to find as much information online as you can before. We ask that if you want to even combine the piles along your street into one larger one, if you want to go that far, and that'll help be more quickly, our staff more quickly to pick those up. It may take another couple weeks, perhaps even another 3 weeks. The other thing to know that if you have large piles, please leave them to be picked up. At the same time, if you have smaller piles, you can certainly use your compost bin and use Western services as usual as well. So there are options, and that information is online as well.
In response to COVID-19 and as part of the city's Vision Zero program, the City of Boulder is temporarily turning some neighborhood streets into shared streets during October. Shared streets are designed to create safer public spaces for recreation and social distancing and connect residents to the city's multi-use path system and bike lanes. There are a total of 6 shared streets locations throughout the city, some of which include parts of University Avenue and Baseline Road. Traffic is limited on these streets to local access only. Cyclists and pedestrians, however, will have access for the duration of the project. Community members who live along these shared streets can still drive to and from their homes as they normally would. Emergency services, postal delivery, and snow removal will not be affected during these street closures. The city has created a FAQ page on its website for community members to learn more about this project. It can be accessed by visiting the address seen on your screen. Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Inside Boulder News. Stay tuned to Boulder Channel 8 for up-to-date information on coronavirus. Connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe. And be sure to check out the city's online newsroom for the latest city news. We'll see you next time.